matter. I mean,
Now we're live. I just need to stop looking like a ghost who's slightly gray. Might have been dug up.
it could be the combination of colors, right? Like I find
Yeah.
hilariously, if I change the color of this light behind me, it sort of changes the tone of my skin for what the camera is. And so I've settled on that blue color as the one that I think sort of causes me to look the most the way.
Yeah. I just lost my exposure settings when I switched devices. Oh, good Lord. I need to evict the squeaky toy, don't I?
Yes.
One moment. Come here, Stella. Oh dear. We have many. Where's the other one? What were you
Yeah,
squeaking? Show me what
that's
you were squeaking. This is what you were squeaking. All right.
okay.
The
Unusual day.
Statue of Liberty, which is a ghost. I love how it's a ghost. The ghost of the Statue of Liberty is what was squeaking.
So, and just to warn people, we are not going to be here next week, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I am going to the She Podcasts event in Florida and taking a couple of days to celebrate my 50th and my husband's 50th and to hopefully not get snowed on because it was apparently snowing in Florida yesterday, in Orlando.
Yeah. The coldest winter I've ever spent was in Orlando.
Oh, man.
Took my kids to Disney World, and it was a nightmare. It was so cold, and we hadn't prepared for that at all.
Yeah.
Canada, you'd think we were ready for
Yeah.
that.
No. No.
No.
When they put out the beware of falling iguanas warnings as part of the weather, yeah.
Yeah, that's when it's gotten real.
Yes. All right, so I'm opening up my audio software. So I was in Boston over the weekend for the Eurasia Science Fiction Fantasy Convention, which is one of my favorites to go to. And because it's normally very cold there, I can wear like my really cool many layered cosplays. But it was warmer in Boston than St. Louis, and like I couldn't wear all the layers of my Viking cosplay because it was too warm in Boston. I'm not
Somebody
bitter.
sounds like I'm in a box.
Okay, let me turn you up.
Some kind of echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Testing, testing, testing.
I mean, I can turn up your levels. Um, can we get more specific information?
Yeah, can anybody confirm?
This
Zappan
is
Zappan said that.
okay. I just turned you up a little bit, and visually, our levels are more equal than they were.
Okay.
Um,
Some kind of echo, echo, echo.
make sure you don't have it open in more than one window. I've done that to us before.
Yeah, I don't.
Make sure they don't.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zap fan. I've done that before. This is
Yeah.
up 705.
And so now I'm clipping a little bit.
Okay, let me turn you down.
Yeah. This is 705.
Okay.
I always have audio. Fraser's audio always has gaps in it from time to time. But there's no gaps when I do my live streams on. Now, one thing it's saying is that the speed that you're putting it out isn't high enough. So it's saying that the bit rate, they want you to stream at 6,800 kilobits per second and
Okay. I gotta,
3,000.
yeah, hold on. That I may have to stop the stream to fix.
We'll be careful.
I
Oh,
know.
but hello. What about the dog?
Come here, baby. That was Stella. Stella had thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't change the rate we're going out without starting a new video, so we're just going to go out at 30p.
Yeah. And Ryan is saying that I sound louder and you're quieter.
All
So
right.
let's have the same distance to our microphones, our same level of enthusiasm. So, all right.
Okay. Yeah, you do have higher audio levels now. Let me turn your audio back down to why won't you let me? Pardon me while I fight with software. There. All right, so we should now be more equal.
Right.
I am now sitting back more.
And it matters because we record our audio separately and then it gets edited
Yeah,
in
yeah.
so by Richard. But okay, all right. Are you ready?
I'm just gonna embiggen me a little bit so I'm not this little tiny head where it looks like someone went, they were shrinking the head, shrinking the head. Because there was definitely a shrinking the head thing going on. All right, and we are live. I think we are good. I am
All right. So
pressing record on the audio.
okay, I'm also recording.
Testing. I am pressing record on the video.
Testing.
All right.
Testing. My audio. Yeah. Okay. Uh,
Sorry, Rich.
okay. All right. No, it's good.
Okay.
Astronomy Cast, episode 705, Water Worlds, Looking for Life Beyond Earth. Welcome to Astronomy Cast, our weekly facts-based journey through the cosmos, where we help you understand not only what we know, but how we know what we know. I'm Fraser Cain. I'm the publisher of Universe Today. With me, as always, is Dr. Pamela Gay, senior scientist for the Planetary Science Institute and the director of CosmoQuest. Hey, Pamela, how you doing?
I am here, which is far more of an ordeal than I was expecting. I went to the Eurasia Science Fiction Fantasy Convention over the weekend, and like people on roughly 3,000 other flights, I was affected by the snowstorm. So if I'm here very puffy faced and bleary voiced, it's because I only had food I was allergic to eat for like 12 hours, and I decided to eat the stuff I was allergic to and went
Right.
and but I'm here.
You know what? I'm going to redo the intro there because my audio level is like a little lower than I would have liked it. So
Okay.
can we start?
Yeah.
Let me start that again.
Okay, I'm doing the stop and hi Stella. Stop and start thing. Ow, get down, Stella. That was my headphone.
Why is my audio turning down?
Do you have a setting somewhere?
Yeah.
And now there's like a weird echo coming from your side. Like I heard me come back from you.
That's so weird. So there's something is changing my audio levels. Who could be doing this?
The ghost in the system. Played by Charisse Theron, or however you say her name.
Yeah. So let me. Why would it be doing that?
I don't know.
No.
You're on Windows. I can't help.
Yeah. Do I have Discord on? No, but I'm going to close everything else. No, I don't even have Discord. Yeah, this used to be a problem. So I sounded loud in the intro, but you're sometimes like increasing my volume. You got like am I 100% in your audio, or am I at 100%?
You're at 110% in my audio.
Yeah. But I could see in my recording it was automatically lowering my recording level, which means that something is.
I can't touch that from here.
No, I know. Something's trying to get clever.
Hi, you're a dog. Here, would you like to be on camera while we struggle? No, she's like, no, I do not.
But it feels like that's a thing. Huh. Recording, microphone. What if I switch? No, that's the Yeah, I don't want to switch that. Don't I don't want it to try to change. Yeah, something in my recording settings is trying to get clever. Levels. So if I increase it to 100%,
Ow!
yeah, okay.
No, don't do that, please.
I know. Yeah, like there's some kind of auto gain, and now it's increasing a little bit. Oh my god, I'm just watching it go up and down.
Okay, do we need to record tomorrow after you have performed an exorcism?
Why is this happening? Maybe I've got a new. Hmm,
You said the word new. That means you're cursed.
I know,
That
I
is
know.
how you destroy things. You buy new equipment.
Oh, I got a new audio interface.
Oh, you
Uh,
cursed us.
and Skype used to be the one that did this.
Yeah, I remember.
Skype was the problem,
There is not
but
Skype on my computers anymore. There will not, cannot. I will tell people to do other things.
same. Yeah, yeah. So my audio, I'm using it's a Scarlett 2i. 2i.
Scarlet's always been like innocent. I used
Yeah,
the Scarlet Red for a lot of years.
yeah. It's a great interface.
Yeah.
It's just really weird to me that it's doing this. Okay. Yeah, so my guess is that something in because I don't have like even settings. Okay, I'm gonna change to
Yeah, I'm seeing your levels going up and down on my end.
yeah,
Now you're
and
super soft. Now I can barely hear you.
right. And then when I leave it, and now it goes louder and louder,
Uh-huh.
I can increase it.
Oh shit.
So you hear that.
Yeah, and there was a glitch and like the scream of a ghost.
Why won't it just lock in at 100% and then I can just change the volume level? Yeah, so the problem is I would love to, but I don't think that I can change this without being in this meeting.
So what I'm thinking is why don't you and I, and we can do this live to the audience, spend the next however long trying to fix this, but I have a hard deadline in 40 minutes today. Why don't we try and record the show tomorrow, which will have the added benefit of I don't look so clearly like I've been eating things I'm allergic to.
Were you? Did you?
Oh, yeah, totally, because that was there and it was going to be tasty, and I knew it was going to be tasty, and I was hungry and I didn't have alternatives.
Um,
Essentially, if you hand me cookies that I'm allergic to and I haven't had food in too long, I will eat the cookies.
okay, so the gadget has an auto gain. Does it actually have a button? Does the Scarlett have a button? Auto.
Now I can't hear you.
You
You're
can't
too...
hear me at all.
Now I can hear you. I'm sorry to laugh. We take turns doing this to each other about every 2 years.
No, I thought it was really smart. Let's get the new technology. He said.
It, yeah,
Oh, safe button. The auto button went turned off because that makes sense. Um, and then what does this button do?
I don't
Oh, this
know. It prevents it from exploding if you pull the trigger.
yeah. Uh, what is the air button? What does the safe button do? I guess is it saves your audio somehow. Samples to the buffer increases the latency. Okay, all right.
We do not want increased latency.
Air button improves the quality from more clarity and presence. All right. So do I want more clarity and presence? Find out.
Yes,
Now I have more clarity and presence.
that does sound better.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does the audience agree? So, so how do I? Why is it auto gain? Why is the button air? Is that the thing gives you?
I don't know.
Hmm. Good sound but low.
UI UX is not always done well.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need to bump up the gain. Well, the problem is if I bump up the gain, it bumps down the gain. It's like that little hand, you press a button to turn it on, and then little hand comes out and it turns it off again.
Okay, let me see what
Here,
I can do on my end.
I'm gonna increase the gain. Here, no, I can do it.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna go up to 100% now.
Yes. Yes, you did.
And
That glitched. That's glitching.
is it glitching? Like,
Yeah.
is it glitching or is it?
No, there's like weird echoey ghosty shit that comes out when you do that.
Huh? But it's not way too low. Well, the
And
problem is
now
just
you're
it's
getting softer as we're listening.
yeah. And so let me just try recording. And
Astronomy show on Twitch said ghost fart glitching.
does it sound like it'll start glitching? But now that I've got the air button, oh wait, they hear the glitching also when Pamela talks, and I have no control over that. Pam comes back through my audio as a booming monster.
Yes, that's true. I've been hearing me coming back and I can see it on your audio levels.
Okay, so let me turn that down so I can just barely hear you on my audio.
That's terrible.
It's coming through explosively. So it's just my headphones. Like there shouldn't be your audio should not be coming through my audio,
I
right?
agree with that. And yet,
How's that possible?
bleed?
I mean,
I don't know.
is there anything that you've got that's echoing?
No.
Okay, let me go back to my default.
Existential squeeze like magic.
Okay,
Oh, and they're saying that it's the ghost Statue of Liberty.
that's doing it. Pam's side is coming through explosively on Fraser's side. Yeah, so I've got your audio turned so I can just barely hear you in my headphones.
Uh-huh.
And now you change to this setting.
No, the only thing I changed was the video that you see so that you can see the ghost Statue of Liberty.
Oh, I see.
I wanted you to experience the ghost Statue of Liberty.
So for my audio seems to no longer be being controlled automatically. So the question then is, are people still hearing your audio through my, which I don't understand what that even means.
So
Like,
so what was happening is as I was talking, when your audio got really loud, and it's still doing it a little bit, uh, I'm getting a slightly after effect, glitchy, louder than I'm going in echo that I see in your sound waves, not my sound waves.
now can we do a Google Meet?
We can, but I'd rather do a Zoom because I'm set up to do that.
Yeah, yeah, because well, either way, I mean, because, but then we can't broadcast it. Now,
Yeah,
but
we
I
can.
too low. So who's too low? So why would they hear the glitching when you talk?
I don't know these things. And like I said, I'm talking to you and I can see your audio levels and my audio levels. And I can see my audio glitching through your microphone.
Right, so is there any? I'll mute my mic.
Uh-huh. Mares eat oats and does eat oats, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? No glitching. There is no ghost when your mic is muted.
And then when my mic comes back,
Maresy dotes and dozy dotes, a kiddly divey too. There's a ghost in the background waiting to be eaten by the goats.
okay.
Yeah, our instro says, sounds like it's bouncing back from Fraser's end. When you were muted, no bounce. When you were not muted, there's a bounce.
How about that?
Now you're soft with static.
I have static.
Yeah, you suddenly had static. It's now gone lower.
So are you still getting? So now, so I've changed my device. So are you still getting the audio feedback from you?
Mersey dotes and dozy dote. Yes. The face that you just gave your computer. It was the look of someone who bit into what they were expecting to be a Lindor's chocolate and found chocolate covered Brussels sprouts. That was the face.
What does the int button do? Yeah, this tasty sausage. Thanks everybody for helping us figure this out. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Yeah. The inst button will change for the impedance, which we don't want. Yeah, we don't want that. When you mute your mic, is it software mute or hardware mute? It's a software mute through. It's a yeah. So I guess that's a question. I could do a. Okay, I'm gonna unplug my microphone. No, wait, that's not gonna work either. Well, it might work. I'm gonna unplug my microphone, and
From
then
the Scarlet or from the computer?
from the Scarlett,
Okay, that should work.
audio into the thing, but the Scarlett will still be there.
Ow! Okay, that was loud.
You, so you heard that.
Yeah. Ow! Okay, warning. That was very painful.
Right. So the audio from my computer.
Bill Nash is like, I'm in Texas and Alabama heard that.
So the output from my computer is going through. Like, I'll bet you if I play a YouTube video. Okay. Do you want to turn? Do you want to turn down the video?
I'm putting you at like 20 because I like all of us. All right.
Okay. Yeah. And then I'm.
South of England says, what was that? Mm. It's terribly glitchy, staticky, gainy grossness of pain. Please stop it. Okay, it stopped. Do you have like anything that captures system audio that might be misbehaving?
So it's the right device.
VLA on the horn, asking to verify my OMG signal.
So my microphone just should be okay. I'm gonna leave this and come back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
All right. There he goes. You're now seeing more of my camera. My camera has invaded Fraser's space. You're seeing my Monstera plant. That is the Monstera.
Okay. So my mic, my webcam mic is on as well as my regular mic.
You should be able to turn. Ow!
I'm gonna tap my camera.
That's fine.
No, so that's not making a sound.
No. Existential Squeeze said, I don't know how everyone in computer science doesn't have mental health issues. Existential Squeeze, what makes you think we don't all have mental health issues?
So the only thing I can think of. Okay. Like OBS. All right, I'm gonna reboot my computer and come back.
Okay. Okay. So folks on Twitch, ask me anything. I'm going to open up YouTube. YouTube folks can ask me anything, but it's going to take me a minute to get there. Opening up that user account, putting it in a different computer monitor, going to YouTube. Going to my Astronomy Cast, YouTube identity. The troubleshooting is frustrating, says null denominator, but the finding of the solution is the most satisfying dopamine hit. Yes, yes, it is. It is true. All right, I am looking for the studio part of YouTube. YouTube Studio is right there. I have all of this bookmarked from my personal YouTube account, which is not the same. Alrighty. Content. This is content. It should be on that dashboard. Live. It should be on that dashboard. It is on that dashboard. All right. Why don't I see the chat? I'm on the wrong screen is what I'm on. All right. Oh, muting YouTube. There we go. Now I can see. Yes, Forlorn Joker, you are explaining it accurately. So okay, all of you are having the best chat comments today. Yes, this is indeed microphone shenanigans. Yeah, for Learn Joker, they can, but both Fraser and I are very careful to properly fit our microphone pieces. Mine just turned inside out as I pulled it out of my ear, so that bleed is less of an issue and to not play things loudly. I am nowhere near caffeinated enough. I got up, my hair is like soaking wet. Well, it's less soaking than it was. Because I pretty much got out of bed, shoveled myself into the shower, shoveled myself past the coffee machine, and came to record. So what was exciting from Double AS? There was nothing really this year that was super exciting. There was a bunch of cool supernova updates that I'm going to get into. Fraser is texting me or slacking me. One moment while I see why Fraser is slacking me, says waiting. Oh, okay. I have to let him back in. All right. Hi, sorry about that. I now need to add you into the screen layout because you came in as a different human for some reason. You probably have a different network ID after the reboot. There you are. Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna do this again.
Maresy dotes, dozy dotes, a kiddly divey too, with minor glitching, but not as significant. Oh, that was significant. So GD says, not to sidetrack, but when you accept the podcast award, you should tell them Adam Curry had to create the science category for, it was actually created for slacker astronomy. And yeah, I will totally mention that. I hope I get to be the one accepting. There are 4 finalists for the Lifetime Achievement Award. I've never seen finalists for a Lifetime Achievement Award, but that's where we are. I'm hoping I get it. Which wire got frayed, and is introducing noise? We don't know. We don't know. Yeah, Zapfam has it right. Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. I shouldn't sing on internet. I don't know. I can't rhyme. Any plans to see space rocks from Bennu at your local museum? As far as I know, Ajon, the St. Louis the St. Louis Science Museum isn't getting any, but Wash U, our local university, might, and I'm going to reach out to folks over there.
I was in Tucson,
set
up the OSIRIS-REx exhibit.
Yeah.
They didn't have the samples yet because they couldn't get the sample capsule open. In fact, he had come in, Dante Loretta had come in and explained the problem they were having with the cold welding of the capsule, and then proceeded to explain what was going to be required to be able to get it open. And they finally got it open just like last
Saturday.
week. Yeah.
So do you know any details on that? Because I haven't had a chance to read it because travel.
Yeah. So what happened was there's something like 25 fasteners. And so they had built the unfastening device, and it was in the box that they used to open up the samples. And they were able to get all of them open except for 2. Every device that had been approved for use in the sealed box, none of them were able to open up the final 2 fasteners because they had cold welded in space. And so you can't just like put an angle grinder into the box and then use that. They had to design and fabricate a new unfastening device or a new opener made from the out of stainless steel, highest quality. Had to make sure that they removed all the contaminations. They had to autoclave it and get it into the box, and then they were able to actually open up the final 2 fasteners. And it looks like a vice, they sort of turn a knob and vice it in, sort of push those final 2 fasteners open, and they were able to get the rest of the sample out.
Oh man.
So my audio is still, so if I play,
you're really loud. Let me turn you down. Hold on. Turning you down before we destroy eardrums.
Okay.
Say something. Whoa, ow, shit. I turned you down. That's not supposed to happen when I turn you down. That wasn't on my end.
You are able to hear.
Hold on. I don't have an earphone in. Hi. That ear hates you.
So you're able to hear the audio from my, after a reboot. Okay, I'm going to install the Scarlett 2i2.
Astronomy show is like, Fraser Mike totally borked now.
Yeah, driver.
Oh.
Why not? Let's just install the driver.
Ryan Schmitz on YouTube says, makes me think of the episode of Tom and Jerry where Tom is left alone with canned food and no can opener, referring to Bennu. Yeah. And no, Paul, I don't know what the heck. I wish I knew what the heck. Ow!
I can't turn that off.
Can you move? It looks like you froze. Are you still there? I'm not sure he's still there. He is there. Now you moved again. Okay. You were pixelated, but you were moving.
Yeah. I was downloading. Oh, and now I've got a new app. Great.
So, folks, we are going to be recording the content part of this episode tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, new YouTube link.
I can see my speakers putting out audio when you talk.
At least you can see it now. That makes debugging easier.
I have a theory.
You have a theory.
That button.
What does that button do? Hello, hello.
I think that's it.
What was it? Tell us, tell us, tell us.
So on the focus right on the audio interface,
Hold on, let me move it so that everyone can see it.
well, yay, everybody's gonna love this. I'm plugged into the output from the box.
Uh-huh.
And that's where my headphones are.
Oh, that's always a bad idea.
Well, no, it's a good idea because then I can control the levels and I can get a really good and so you can also hear your audio.
Mm-hmm.
And so then there's a button here that's direct. And so if I press the direct button, it's got 3 options. Okay, so it's got off, which should then bring the sounds, hold on. Let me get the Dr. Becky going here. Oh no. I don't have a Dr. Becky. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. All right. We're hearing it?
I heard bits, yes.
One.
Yeah, I heard words. There were ghosts.
Okay, so did it make any change as I pushed that button?
Well, I wasn't sure when you were pushing the button, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. New plan. Hold on.
Yes, yes, Gregorus, the curse of the new toy. It's true.
Yeah. Okay. How about now?
You're super low now, but I can fix that.
Yeah, but you might not.
You're super, super low.
Super duper low?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now I can fix it too, but the question is I want it to clip.
Yeah, you're like 40 decibels
Okay,
or
hold on. Yeah, but okay. I don't want. Let me just check what my audio level is locally. Testing. Okay. If I go louder. What if I go like no? Okay, no decrease in audio level. Okay,
yeah, that's good right there.
right. Okay, that's too loud.
When you're enthusiastic, you're too loud, but
Yep. So 9%.
that was the wrong
Okay,
button.
test. Don't press the don't button.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So I guess that's the solution. All right. Yeah, the mic needs phantom power.
Yeah.
Some weird. So what? I don't like this as the solution though. I like using my audio interface because then I can also hear my own audio levels.
Yeah.
So I'm apparently still quiet compared to you.
Okay. Hold
Yeah,
on.
but I can.
I
Yeah,
I currently have you at 86, so let me fix you too.
put me to 100%,
Yeah.
and then let's see if I can balance me from my side.
Yeah.
Because what I can do is, like right now, if I increase my recording level to 100%, then I do clip. So if
I
you
adjusted you to 100%, so you should be 100% now.
okay, all right. and like when we're both talking, our
Marysy
you know
Dotes.
talk while I'm talking at the same kind of
La
level
la
you normally
la.
would,
La
right?
la.
Are our audio levels
La
kind
la
of
la.
similar?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I believe that is the final solution there. All right, we've got it. We've got it figured out.
It's the
We've reached
final countdown.
we've
Sorry.
reached audio parity, and it is an audio parody. Now, when I play some Dr. Becky,
I hear not. Wait, there was a glitch.
right, okay. Okay, so you got to go in 12 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
wait,
can.
way too soft, hardly audible. I'm still way too quiet.
Okay.
But maybe that's a delay. Guido is saying I always give 110%. Yeah. All right. Okay. So you know what? Let's answer some questions and then,
Hmm.
or let's like talk about some interesting stuff that's breaking, and then we'll we'll go from there. And people can tell us like this. They'll tell us if our audio is not working great. I mean, I can make myself a lot louder,
So
but
it's.
I don't want to because it gets pretty nippy.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 by 5. Joe Dub is saying 5 by 5. So
Okay.
so people
We
others are
got
gonna
it.
have to confirm in the chat that we are 5 by 5. Oh, see, so Alan Gross is saying I'm too quiet, while Zapfan is saying I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Huh. Let's just babble and see what people
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Because there's always that delay, right? And so you're
Yeah.
always like saying 30 seconds ago's response, 30 seconds ago's problem. So anyway, not okay, too quiet. Right.
Oh, I hate everything.
I know, me too. Me too. Everything is the worst. Um, let me I can go a little louder. See, I'm quieter than you. So I'm at 100% from your perspective, right?
Yeah, I can put you at 110.
No, no, don't put it at
Okay,
110. Let
not
me
touching. Not
yeah,
touching.
all
No
right. So
touching.
I can put me at 95. I just don't want to clip. And when I get excited, I clip. I get pretty clippy. Testing. Yeah. All right. This is like 95%, and I don't seem to be clipping a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So, um, the problem is that this interface is then maybe you can decrease your volume a little bit, but
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying? Yeah,
fairly
no,
easy.
but you don't want to give up power. I understand that.
No, I'm
You
happy to lower my
100%, you
volume.
give 100%. No,
It's
let
true.
nobody say that Pamela gives 95%.
It's true. But my
Yeah,
microphone gives
right. But
90%.
then if we're both giving 95%, isn't that the same as us both giving 100%?
No, you're currently giving 100% and I'm currently giving 90%.
Okay. All
My
right.
audio, I personally
Right.
am
Yeah.
at 100%.
Right.
Thank
So
you,
you're
Hot Dog
giving
Lizard, for
100%.
the sub. Thank you. Sorry.
There. Everyone's saying don't touch anything. All right. Oh, every now and then, unfortunately, we have to do this. It sucks. And
It's
you're our
true.
guinea pig, and we apologize that we're doing this to you. But this is what we have to do because we have no easy way to know how this whole thing sounds, especially when we're also talking. Like, yeah, if we had an engineer,
Which
then
we
that would be
don't.
great, which we
Yeah.
don't. Yeah. All right. Now it's fine. Go. All right. So what do you got? 9 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's make sure we make this video unlist.
I will unlist it, yes. And you just froze. Why did you freeze, sir? You are not moving or making noise. What is wrong?
It says connection problems.
That's not on me. I'm fine. I have fiber.
So do I.
Okay, so somewhere between you and I, the world hates us.
Right. I'm gonna do a speed test. Hold on, give me a second. You do a speed test.
Okay. I'm going to the, what is it, Okla speed test?
That's what I'm at.
Okay. Yes, you may know my location. Go.
942 down, 944 up.
I think I'm running a longer test than you are. Zoom.
There you go. 942 down, 947 up.
I am 770 down. Kyle's also working and probably streaming. Well, at least in a video meeting. I have
Mm.
lint all over me. Um, my up is 930. So I'm 930
Yeah,
up, 770 down.
that's good. So, I mean, you would have to mess with the setting, but but for next time, make sure that we're in the right. You're streaming at the right bandwidth.
Yeah, I when I'm normally streaming just to Twitch, I do it at 30 because it's
You
just
have 930 megabits.
right, but the Twitch servers don't.
Yeah,
So
well,
this
that's
is,
a them problem, not a
I
you problem.
understand it's a them problem, but
Give them whatever they, can handle. Let's choke on this. All right, so we have 7 minutes left. And so this week, I was completely overwhelmed by space news. Were you?
okay. Um, I also had a whole lot of stuff going on with other work. I have a
Mm,
grant due. There is a
mm,
grant that is
mm.
due tomorrow.
Right.
So
Okay.
like the bulk of my brain was like, you must grant. So
So
tell us.
Well, so typically, like what I do every day is I go through all of the space news sources. I go through
Hmm.
archive. I go through all the journals. I go through all the conferences. I go through like
And AAS
interesting
was last
papers.
week.
Yeah, exactly. And last week was the AAS,
Yeah.
and so AAS was putting out maybe um, 10
10,000.
interesting stories a day,
Yeah.
and so by Friday I had 65 stories that were under consideration for this week. And this is like I was putting out like 6 or 7 per day. Sometimes I put out 10 to 12 stories in a day out to the writers, and the writers were gobbling them up. And now the writers were like choking on just like too many stories. And I still have about 25 stories left over. And today's a little slower, so it's not quite as exciting. But we got, I mean, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And then also Nyack was released in the
Yes.
last couple of weeks as well. And so that's 13 stories that we're
When do your
working on.
interviews start? When do your interviews start?
Tomorrow. I
Okay.
start my first interview tomorrow. Oh, and an interesting paper came out by a fairly unknown astronomer named Adam Rees, and he had ruled out one possible explanation for the Hubble tension. And I'm like, I'm gonna talk to Adam Rees about the Hubble tension, James Webb, all of that, Cepheid variables. And so I reached out to him and said, "Can I interview you?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it."
That's awesome. That's
So I'm going to be
absolutely
interviewing Adam
awesome.
Rees, Nobel Prize winner
He's
Adam
so
Rees.
young.
I know he's 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been reaching out to all the Nyack winners. We should be doing those interviews. There's some really cool interviews coming up, so I'm having a lot of fun, just getting all that set up as well.
Cool.
But so many stories last week. Like I'm overwhelmed. I can't even think. And there was like weird kind of more obscure things, like the Chinese launched an all solid fuel rocket from a ocean
From a boat.
from a boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the videos from that. Like people were saying, and by people I mean Eric Mattis, our aerospace correspondent over at Escape Velocity, was like, it looked like AI in a video game, and then stuff started hitting the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, it was just amazing.
Yeah. Obviously we had the pushback, we had the delay from Artemis.
Artemis,
We
yeah.
had the failure of the Peregrine mission.
Yeah.
We
But Vulcan
had
succeeded. Vulcan
was
good,
successful.
Peregrine not.
We've learned why the second test of Starship failed. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, so so what happened was when after Starship got away from Super Heavy and it was sort of reaching sort of in its final phase to go up into orbit, it vented a whole bunch of oxygen because it
Oh.
wasn't carrying a payload and it needed to have whatever is the right amount of fuel on board for
They
it to be able to go
vented
into the right
explosive
orbit.
gas?
They vented explosive gas all
Did
around
no
the
one
rocket.
think that through?
Yep. So yeah, so there
Engineers.
you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
engineers.
Yeah, Zephan saying that Scott Manley did a video of Nyack. Yeah, yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna do ours too. So our plan, we're working on it right now. We're gonna do a video of Nyack with sort of a couple of minutes for each of the prizes, and
yeah,
then my interviews with as many of the people as as will allow me. And we're
yeah.
covering each one of them on Universe today. So we are doing a full court press for Nyack. We use the whole animal, every part of the Nyack
It's
will be
really cool.
consumed by
They're
Universe
so
today.
cool.
Um, Man, what else happened? Like, yeah, like,
Grindavik went off. The magma tunnel that suddenly came
oh,
into
yeah, yeah, yeah.
existence in October made them evacuate a whole area of Iceland. It went off right around Thanksgiving, stopped, and then it went off again Friday night into Saturday. And this time it headed towards town, and Icelanders, or whatever the correct way of putting it is, have no F's to give when it comes to lava because they were out there with like front end loaders trying to defeat a volcano, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
The memes are everything because there's like this one house that has what appears to be a regular everyday wooden fence, and the lava hit the fence, and it's like, I'm just gonna go around the fence. So this
Right.
house was made safe by a wooden fence. It looks like there's
Wow.
one big old warehouse building where it's like the warehouse was going, thou shalt not pass, because the lava split to flow around the warehouse.
Wow.
There was a lot of destruction. Everyone was evacuated though, so our hearts go out to the people who lost their homes. But also, the earth is alive and awesome. So
Yeah.
balance your emotions appropriately. I'm not necessarily balancing appropriately.
No, you love you some volcanic destruction.
I'm being
Like,
told to back away from the mic. Sorry, everyone.
yeah, you, some people just want to watch the world burn
It's true.
in lava
Literal
rain, and that's
sense.
you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 I think you have a blind spot for the just for the horror that is a volcanic eruption and the yeah, I think you need to spend a little more time in Pompeii looking at people who suffered unimaginable torment when a pyroclastic flow destroyed their village.
But this
And
isn't
oh,
pyroclastic flows.
think
This is
about what you've
slow moving
done.
lava.
Think about your feelings.
And he glitched again. But that's a fabulous expression to be. I'm getting the dad look on that Frozen video. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I, so Anton recently has been putting, I guess we're reaching the end of our app, but Anton has been putting like, Fraser shocked faces that he's sort of pulling a frame. I'm not actually making a shocked face, just pulling a frame out of the video. But
Yeah.
I think there's way more just kind of derpy faces. So I think that's the new thing. I'm just gonna put like derpy pictures of myself beside my videos, like
I love the proposed thumbnails that YouTube comes up with because I always look really cross or way too happy. There's
yeah,
nothing in between.
yeah. All right.
All right.
Reach the end of our hour. Hey, everybody,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much for helping us work through our audio issues. Lessons were learned.
Yeah.
Uh, we we
Yes.
grew.
We're better people
We're
now.
better people now. And hopefully when we do this again
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay,
Yes.
so I can't do it at the same time tomorrow.
Okay. What time is good?
I because I have a Nyack interview tomorrow.
Yes. Earlier in the
So
day?
yeah. So
Okay.
how about 9 my time? Is that 11
10
your
my
time?
time? 11. Yes. That's totally doable.
It is 2 o'clock your time, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's what we're gonna do.
Can you
9 my
send a
time.
calendar invite?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which one do you want?
Star
Gay stuff, right?
Strider. Yeah.
At Gmail. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna send. Okay.
All
I've
right.
sent you an
And
invite.
so many apologies to Beth, who now gets to redo everything a third time. We're sorry,
Right.
Beth.
Yeah. All right.
Hero Beth.
All right. Thanks everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye bye,
Bye bye.
everyone. And then I awkwardly transitioned scenes.